Okay, so the whole workbench thing has come up. A couple of people asked me some questions, so we'll just go through this the best I can with a different twist. First of all, you can see I have some Harbor Freight tools right here. I really don't care what anybody says. For working on slot cars, Harbor Freight is a great value. I've only had these things for, I don't know, 8 years or so. I've got my money's worth out of them. I'm not trying to make a living with them. I'm just scratch building slot cars. So these have been around for a long time. They're well worth it, especially this little rascal. Boy, I don't know, 15 years? I got that as a gift at Derby City, and it's still here, still going strong. So going around here, I got a regular bench grinder here. This thing is, I think Noah brought this over on the Ark. This thing's old. I use it for lawnmower blades and other projects, but its home's on the corner. And then of course, here's my dirty tire razor. That's my tire razor Pro right there. I just got done using it, so you can see the mess that I haven't cleaned up. That's tire tour number 1. There's another Harbor Freight tool, this little cutoff saw. Let me tell you what, this was worth $12 14 years ago, maybe, I don't know. 44, I don't know. There's my bench power supply. You've seen them on eBay. They're well worth it. No matter what anybody tells you, they work just fine. This has been here for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. Then I have the slot car corner roller test bench for testing there. It's my tachometer motor station. I was just finishing up a test here. Then there's my other tire razor for the regular standard cars, axles like Carrera and stuff like that I just used in one video, and assorted sanding blocks. Then over here I have a little Hornby art station. My granddaughters really like this, and my scale, of course, for doing testing. And then assorted tools, all my brass for doing the chassis that I do. As you can see, it's not very organized, so if you were looking for some really impressive workbench area, this isn't it. Okay, so now I'm working here on Revel slot. I'm going to put the light kit in. Scott Culp got me motivated, so I got the Z Machine light kit. I'm going to put that in. And then, of course, pegboard, parts. It's just ridiculous. All the stuff that's here. Oh, yeah. For those showdown guys, I am getting somewhere. You wouldn't think it as slow as I go. But as far as tools go, you know, soldering stations, everybody has an opinion. These little Weller Reds are great. That's what I use for all my soldering. You can plug any iron into the side. They're adjustable. I really like these. You have your standard little cleaning brushes there, the copper, stainless steel, clean the tips. Works fine for me. This, of course, is our honeycomb board for doing the chassis. Yes, I like it. It works. It does the job. Everything runs straight and true. And it doesn't cost $100 and something. They're great. So I like to use that. But like I said, everything is just standard stuff that most of you guys have. Of course, I need extra eyeballs once in a while because I'm getting old. You young guys wouldn't know nothing about that. But anyway, that's the workbench. Like I said, it's kind of messy. Been kind of busy here and there. But just a little behind the scenes. Hope you guys get a kick out of it. So for the other parts, people have asked me questions about different tools. And when it comes to a Dremel, I like these Dremel Micros. I like having cordless. They work great. I have 2 of them because sometimes when we get people down here, kind of busy, and I think they're great for slot car use. They work just fine. Some people don't like them, don't know why. Never had an issue. I think this one over here is 6 years now, so still going strong. When it comes to the pullers, gear pullers and stuff like that, I don't know. I mean, the slotted puller is just a great tool. Does it cost money? Sure it does, but you get what you pay for. And I have the standard Huddy ones, stuff like that, assorted different pullers. But you know what, really, that's all I really need. I mean, this thing just does it all. So one-time investment, just like any good tool, you know, it just does the job. So that's my choice. I'm not saying it's the best choice. That's just my choice. And to keep going, we're just going to talk about adhesive. A lot of people ask me questions about what we use for this and that. And I have to tell you, these little as seen on TV UV glue pens, I buy them by the 6-pack. They work great. You know, you just apply the adhesive. You got your little light right here, and they do the job, especially on glass, headlight lenses, stuff like that. But everywhere else too, because it's really super strong. Now you can go on Amazon or eBay and you can find these little kits that have a thinner glue here. It's easier to flow. Then you have some that's designed for more flexibility, like mirrors, and then the standard stuff. And when you get those, you get a nice little flashlight. That was $12, but I really like the UV glue over super glue every chance I get. So another maybe odd tool that you don't see everywhere in a slot car shop is one of these old-fashioned cutters. Some of you guys remember these in high school or whatever, but I love it. It does great. So I use like material like this, these little cheap for sale signs, and these are my interior trays for our showdown cars and everything. And you get a good clean cut. It doesn't just cut that. You can cut other thicker material, but this is one handy dandy little item. For thicker plastic and projects like that, I found one of these cutters here. I think it was Hobby Lobby or Joann's, and these have little razor blades in them. You can put your plastic in there, and then with just a little pressure, you can go across here and you can score the plastic. And when you score it, you can pull it out and snap it off. Gives you a clean cut. Just another one of those goopy tools you didn't think we used. So here's some important tools around here, to say the least, and that's a good set of calipers. Now, if you don't have a lot of money, you're on a budget, you know, these calipers here from Lowe's were about 25 bucks. They do the job. But for the long haul, if you have the money, invest in a good set. Now this brand right here, the Mitutoyo, or however you pronounce it, they are very good. And I'll tell you the difference. This is plastic. This is metal. Over time, as you can see, these they have a gap. They wear over time, whereas this doesn't. So when you're really, really splitting hairs, over time, these will wear out, these little edges right here, because they're plastic. Now this metal, it doesn't. When that thing's closed, it's closed. So just, you know, something to be aware of when you're talking about measuring wheels, tires, or just anything when it comes to slot cars. You really need a good set of calipers. So there you go. Welcome to my mess. And that's exactly what it is. They say that the owner is the only one who knows where everything is, and well, I don't know. I just, you know, I do the best I can. But just a simple workbench, a few special tools to make slot car life just a little easier. You know, sometimes guys talk about how critical tuning and everything is. Well, sometimes you're just going to have to invest in a few special tools to make that happen. But anyway, like I said, I hope you guys get a kick out of it, and you guys have a great weekend. Be safe out there and have some fun.